Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Sam.
And I am Monty, and today we're going to be talking about the, sort of Chelsea transfer news and upcoming, events for 2021-22 season. Sam, do you want to introduce the first topic?
Should we start off with transfer news?
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a big one as we're going to need to sign some new players for the season ahead. Do you want to go for the first one?
It's come to light in recent days that Chelsea have reportedly made a bid of about 100 million euros, which is about 85 million pounds for Federico Chiesa, the winger for Juventus. What do you think about that?
I think obviously he's a great player, and we saw that in the Euros and both for Juventus. I think it'll be a good signing, but I would rather sign Haaland. I'd rather use our money up for that big transfer offer than go for Chiesa just because we need a winger. I mean, Pulisic, yeah, he's good. Obviously, we could do with Chiesa because he's better at this moment in time. But I think Pulisic will do for now, and let's gun for Haaland.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But you saw what Chiesa can do at the Euros. He's an incredible player, technically gifted on the ball, and he's very good. I think that's what's got to be said about him. Should we? I think that's really all that's got to be said. Should we move on?
I think let's move on to Anton Griezmann. There's been a lot of talk about Barcelona trying to offer us Griezmann. Maybe Griezmann coming on loan. I just saw that on Instagram. What do you think about this move?
I don't think it would be a good new move because Griezmann's I think he's a bit washed up, in all honesty. I think he's been overused and abused by Barcelona, and it looks increasingly unlikely that he's going to come to Chelsea. It's now being reported that Barcelona are going to do a swap deal for him and Sal, the Atletico Madrid midfielder, which would see Griezmann return to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't think it would be a good move.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Yeah, we've got enough. And Griezmann's getting a bit old, and he's not the player he used to be. Basically.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just not necessary. I mean, what's the point in having Griezmann when we could have Haaland? Obviously, if we got him on loan, I wouldn't be complaining, to be honest, because don't have to play him every game, not spending a crap load of money on him, but still giving us the opportunity to again get Haaland. Which shall we move on now?
Yeah. So now the number, I think it's got to be
number one.
Number one. So according to reports, that Haaland is number one on Chelsea's transfer list, which I think you can see why. I think the transfer rumours started properly stirring June. I would say early June. This is when stuff started getting a bit quicker. Now. It's been reported this morning that Chelsea got a bid rejected by Dortmund, which was Tammy Abraham or Callum Hudson-Odoi and more cash for Dortmund, which Dortmund have rejected. But reports are, according to the media, that Dortmund wouldn't say no to 175 million euros to let Haaland come to Chelsea.
Yeah, I think, as you said, it all started with seeing those picture edits of Haaland in a Chelsea top. With a little caption at the bottom, but now it's really rised. And I think if we offer that big amount of money, even though Haaland have very closed doors at the moment, saying that they want Haaland for another season and then they'll give them away, I think if we offer them that much money, then they're gonna be like, yeah, that's a lot of money, that's what we need, and we'll give them away. Because I think they can't. Ibrahimovic has opened up to giving us that money for this transfer window, and for us to use it up on Haaland I think is the right thing to do.
But 150 million pounds is a lot of money. A lot.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be better spent on different variety of players?
That could be true, because in a case we could get Chiesa and someone else, but there's nothing we're lacking in our squads. Our goalkeeper's good, our defence is good, our midfield is good. Maybe could do a bit of work, maybe a Declan Rice for rotation with Jorginho. But But at the moment, we could do with a right wing, if I'm honest. Callum Hudson-Odoi's not the best, but I think what we're lacking and what we saw last season when Tuchel was in charge is that key striker role who can put balls in the back of the net and win us the games, which Timo Werner couldn't.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But let's say everything goes wrong. It goes right, then it goes wrong. We buy Haaland for £150 million.
Yeah.
But then it gets to late January and Haaland's only scored twice.
Yeah.
What happens then?
That's a very good question because it could all happen like Timo Werner
exactly.
did, But I just feel like we've got to be careful because if we're spending that much money on it, we've got to have that. What's the word? We're going to have that. It's hard because you don't want to buy someone like Timo Werner and they be crap for that much amount of money,
Yeah.
But I think Haaland won't be like that because I think if a player's worth that much, then surely they cannot come out. He might have a stonk of the season, but I think paying that much amount of money, you've got to be patient for a team to come, a player to shine through.
But if you were paying £150 million for a player like that, would you not expect him to perform immediately?
Yeah, that I would expect him. And to be honest, I shouldn't have expected Timo to be, but I did. But I think Haaland will not fail in what we want him to do and what Tuchel wants him to do. I think at the moment with the position that we need to solidify is that number 9 striker, centre forwards. Obviously we've got Havertz who can play centre forwards and is very good there, but Haaland is the one that can fill in that position. Do you not think?
I think so, but I just think Haaland is a one player.
Yeah.
He's one position only for one player. I think it's a massive risk. £150 million to spend on one player to do one job just to score goals. I think it's a massive risk because what if he picks up an injury in the early season and that's him done for 6 months.
Yeah,
that's going to knock all his confidence. So I just think it's a risk spending that much money on a player that's unproven in different leagues.
Yeah. Do you think though, if we bought Haaland and say that injury risk does happen, he's not bagging any goals, do you not think that security of having Timo Werner or Tammy Abraham behind him is because even though Timo Werner was crap that season, it's quite nice to have Timo Werner as a sub for Haaland. If you think about it, you could have much worse. You could have Haaland and behind him a bloody Fulham striker.
Yes, I suppose you're right, yeah.
I think it's a very solid foundation that we've got on our bench for someone like Timo Werner to come on if Haaland gets injured.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or would you rather wait till next season, get him for a lower price?
No, because someone else will pick him up. I just know it's our sort of luck that we wait till next season because we can't get him this summer, and then like City or Real Madrid or someone like that, they just pick him up instantly.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I just think, and also, what if Haaland, he spends another season at Dortmund, he has a change of heart, he doesn't want to leave anymore.
Yeah.
What happens then? Yeah. You've just missed out on one of the best players in the world.
That's very true. That is very true. Moving on.
Yeah.
What do you expect for next season from Blues?
A Premier League win.
Premier League win, okay.
And I think it will be a failed season if we don't come in second in the league.
Yeah,
in all honesty.
Yeah.
If we're not getting seconds, then it's not a good season. Or some silverware is not won.
Yeah.
I would expect us to be winning a major trophy.
Yeah.
Once every 2 years, at least.
I think everyone is saying that Chelsea have a high chance of winning the league this season. And I think that as well. I think it's a very high chance that we can win it. I'll be disappointed if we get fourth again. I think we're much better than a fourth place position, even though that's Champions League position. And God all blimey, if we do not get a Champions League position this season, that is absolute shock. But first, second, is a good place to be in for the season coming up. Even if we don't get Haaland, that's even better. Champions League. What do you expect?
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals, okay.
I think, yeah, we've won it.
Yeah.
And, that sort of, it comes with responsibility, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can't, semi-finals at least.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm going to go, I think quarters.
I think that's underwhelming. Do you not think if, how Bayern, they won,
Yeah.
and last year they went out in the quarters, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's a bit, would you not think, that's a bit underwhelming?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's a bit.
Yeah, to be fair, I would love to say, oh yeah, win it again, but
no, it's
that's
unrealistic.
not being, it's unrealistic. I feel like I don't want us to go out in the quarterfinals, but I think that's the way it's going to go.
You think that'll happen?
I think so.
I hope not.
Yeah, same. Last but not least, let's go with FA Cup.
No,
do you think FA Cup's going to win?
I
think we might.
We have to win.
Yeah.
Have to. Because you can't come back with a second place winner again.
Yeah.
It's not happening again. We've done it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
This time you've got to get it to the final.
Yeah.
Win it this time. Yeah. By you.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a win. Get the silverware in the cabinet. The FA Cups. I think it's not easy win for us, but it's easy enough for us. As you said, we've done it 2 times in a row. Come second, and a team like Leicester last season, we really should have beat them in the final. And I think with a better team this season coming up, I think we'll win that.
Hopefully. Do the treble.
God, Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League. Just imagine.
Best team in the world.
That would be insane. Has any team done that?
Yeah.
Who? Man City?
I think United did it.
United probably. It probably was United.
But there we go. Shall we wrap up there?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Thank you very much for watching. YouTube. No. Instagram, Spotify, TikTok. They're in the description below.
Yeah.
I think we'll see you very soon.
Yeah, we will. Definitely.
Thank you for watching.